What's good? What's good, boys? Dude, I'm sorry, that 26-hour stream was fucking wild. I fucking loved it. Work afterwards is a fucking nightmare, but worth 100% worth. It was so fucking awesome, man. I'm 100% gonna do that someday again. Not Subnautica specifically, but hopefully uh some game. Hold on. Okay, that works. There we go. Okay. Keywords are still active. If you want to mess with the stream, it is available. I do not have my fucking thing on here. Why? It is not open. That would make a lot of sense. Hold on. The fuck did I get a Steam achievement for? Not again. Not again. I'm done. I'm done. No more achievements. No more ocean. No more bullshit. Oh. Hold on. There we go. I'm on the left. I'm gonna move myself over again. That's something else. Where am I? Shit. Wait, what? What the fuck? What is... Okay. Whoa. And then watch this. Watch this. If I can find it. Oh, that's wrong fucking one. Hold on. Oh shit. Boom. The fuck is it? Oh, here we go. Voila. I'm too far to the left. That's it. Like right here. Hello. Long time no see. It has been approximately a week. I am back on my craft. Corvex, what's up, man? Crazy Nick doing some crazy backflips. I wish I was that mobile. If only. Oh, this is... we're gonna play 60. That looks extremely bad. Why is this? Why do I feel like I'm losing frames? Okay, anyway. We are back. We are back at it again. It feels so nice, dude. I'm back to a game I do not know how to play. Oh my god. Okay, I don't even remember what I'm doing on this world. I remember I was building like a huge tower. And that is all I remember. Actually I do, kind of. This is another 27-hour stream. Dude, I do not have it within my soul to do another one this soon. Maybe we can do another game or 1,000, depending on how far that is in my living situation, because that's going to be changing relatively soon. So, but nonetheless, I definitely do want to do another one. As much as I fucking hated it, and that work sucked so much ass afterwards. Oh my god. I need a little bit of a break. There's no way. I'll probably do this for like 2 hours and then try to get some editing done. But uh I definitely do want to do another one. I just will not be doing it on the same stream. I want to do something that uh hold on, that I can do with like a new experience. You know what I mean? Doesn't have to be completely new, just like something I haven't done before. I have one, don't I? Okay, I have a portable weekend. What was I looking for? Oh, fireworks. There we go. Of course, this is disorganized. That was one hell of a stream, though. That has to be one of my most favorite streams I have done in like legit ages. I had so much fun. I know that it, it got extremely boring very fast, but I think there was some fun that was had, and that makes it all worth it. Especially towards the end where I was like legit falling asleep. I was looking back at like a few of the clips. None of the moments were like I was just looking at like sand for like 8 minutes. That's what I thought was happening each time I fell asleep. I'm like, shit. That's why I started counting. I thought I legit was like losing like 5 minutes each time I slipped. But it was just fun times. So today we will probably just do a little bit of mining. Nothing like too fun, but I want to see how the program will behave on this game. It should be the same because it's just overlays. But I want to see, obviously, like with Subnautica, you're underwater, so there's a constant timer on you. Here, it's like, oh, I can't see for 5 seconds. Or, oh, there's text on my screen. And then there's just noises. So it's less of like a distraction, but there's still more interaction to be had than previously. You know what I mean? Redstone, I should have a bunch of redstone. I should be good on andesite. I just need, what is this block called? Oh, fuck. Tough. And I put tough where andesite goes. Okay. Yeah, this is all andesite. I have an extra one for some reason. That's fine. Honestly, I'm not feeling this playlist. Let's do lo-fi. Shit. I'll make a specific stream playlist. Uh, so that we have like actual music we can listen to, not just my fucking Spotify playlist. see. I said tough, right? Put this andesite away, and then we shall go look. But yeah, the 24-hour stream, dude, awesome. Definitely gonna do that again sometime in the future. I just want to find, my thing is I like always compete with myself. You know what I mean? I want to do something better. So last stream, okay, I added a little bit of things here and there, but I can do better. I can add more things. I can do like something else to add to the experience. There's always more that I can do. That's a good point. Do I have a bed? White bed. Okay, that's all I need. Let's go. We're gonna find like an open hole somewhere away from base. So yeah, my next objective is to figure out, obviously, like in terms of like the game, I want to talk to like you guys about it. I want to have you guys like, oh, here's the options. You know what I mean? Because the options will hold like games that I would be willing to play. This is dark as hell. And then I'll just have everybody pick one. And whatever is like the most popular, then we'll just do that. But I want to do more with like the program, because there's a lot of potential with it, I feel. Ooh, that's fucking dangerous. I cannot see anything. Hello. But for today, we vibe. Have a little bit of time to just chillax, maybe get a few clips here and there. Is andesite? Yes. Hello. What does normal tough look like? Forgot. That's all andesite. That's granite. Does tough not spawn above? The ground? That's cool. Actually, I think I do need coal. I think it's also time I'm due for a new base. So after I get a little bit more progress done on the build I'm currently working on, then whoa, that's a huge broken portal. Try to work on a house. Why does it have to be water? Why are you water? Iron is obsolete in this world. Here you go, guys. A bit of Subnautica for you. Fucking hell. Dude, Subnautica was such a great experience. The game itself was fun. I know I said like, oh dude, I'm fucking never playing this game. And there was genuine bullshit. Alright, to be fair. Self-defense, whatever. There was a little bit of genuine bullshit at the end. But overall, it was a great experience. And if I can go back with a new idea in mind, probably not another 24 stream, but like a challenge or something, then I would gladly do it. I think it has a lot of potential. Genuinely, I have no clue if it has a modding community, but it would be very interesting to see if there was. Okay, we're just gonna go back to base, go into the mine, and just dig until we find some, I guess. He decided to leave the water planet. Wild, dude. My OBS is not working. Sorry. Gun away. Hello. Nice cat model. Did you make it? No, I didn't. Sorry, I had my chat off for a minute. I was looking at something. I did not make the model. Decided to leave the water planet so I can go to sleep for work, by the way. Okay. Dude, I was so dead tired when I got there. It was so hard to function. Actually, this is a good cave. There's gotta be some here. Actually, I'll collect these too. I don't think I have a lot of these. I was just talking to Corvex about it. Like the stream itself, dude, fucking loved it. Definitely gonna do another stream like that again. That's lava. But I don't know if it would necessarily be on Subnautica. I like Subnautica as a game, but doing another 24-hour just for the hell of it is not necessarily interesting to me. I would rather like do like a specific challenge. So is there like a hard mod for the game? Or I know there's like hardcore, but I'm assuming a lot of people have already done that. And technically I'm already doing that on here, so there really isn't a point for doing hardcore. Hard mod, you say? Oh shit. You do not want that. I assure you. Are you Is it that bad? Okay, this is perfect for I'll build a thing here. Bro. How bad could it be? It's worse than bad. So you would say that it is worse. 4 starters. Okay. Oh shit, how do you do 9 by 9? 1, 2. 2, 3. Did I do this right? That's 4 and 4. I did this right. Okay, perfect. Aggro range is increased so high that reapers can come to the safe shallows. Are you serious? Okay. What else? Because once you get like bronze suit, then I don't feel like reapers are like insanely hard to get over. But I guess prawn suit is like end of the game. You have so much stuff. Nitrogen? What? So basically, once you go deep, you can't resurface quickly because of nitrogen buildup. Really? You want to make a Minecraft survival together? Uh, depends. What is it like? You have other streamers on it? There's a lot of stuff that goes into making Minecraft servers. Not that I would know, but I guess I would know a little bit more than some. Oh, this has to go to the surface, doesn't it? That's fine. How does... Why do I have it there? That's weird. And then once the aurora explodes, you die if you aren't 100 meters deep and the surface air isn't breathable. Oh, so it's like you need to... I mean, we can do hardcore if you want. Yeah, but is it like with other streamers? Give me context about yourself. Not obviously not like personal information, but are you just saying like it's just me and you in a world? Uh, air insurfable, breathable. Batteries and power cells finish so quick, and if you die, it's all over. And radiation covers up the whole map. Dude, that sounds insane. Link it. Dude, genuinely, I do like Subnautica. The game itself is so awesome. I do. It is definitely rated as like one of my favorite games. Towards the end, I fucking hated it because it was buggy. And I was like sleep deprived as hell. But it was such an enjoyable experience. For a survival game, I loved it. It's very hard to top. Yeah. Uh, no, I think I'm gonna just play on my hardcore role. So I appreciate the invite though. Oh, have you beaten it before, Scavenger, or no? I never dared to touch the mod. Really? don't know. That genuinely sounds like fun. I do like Subnautica. And it would add some aspects to it that obviously that I'm very weak on. Like trying to breathe. I think what killed me the most. And then crafting recipes. Oh my god, please don't tell me they're so expensive. Is that enough? Perfect. For the sea moth requires like 3 seeds or stuff that you use for the enzyme. Are you serious? That's fucking far, man. It's like, what was it? I know, I remember that it was like the mushroom table or whatever, which I guess isn't terrible if you have like decent gear. But for Seamoth level, that's pretty fucking difficult. Because you're going that entire way. I am killing so many fish, I apologize. You're going that entire way. Look, the mod isn't fun, it's just tedious. Alright, I'll take your word for it. Do you know of anything that would be fun? In terms of like Subnautica? Or I guess any other survival game. Obviously, I still have Minecraft to go for a very long time. So I'm good on content, at least for the time being. But obviously, I will get kind of bored of this world. There's a horror one called The Red Plague. They released Act 1 of the mod. What is it? Like a story mode? It has its own story mode? Yeah, that's fucking cool. I could check that out. Voice actors and stuff? Good voice actors or like 15-year-olds in their bedroom saying like, "Hello, I need help." I mean, some of them can be good too, just most of the ones I've heard not so much. Not 15-year-olds, but like normal people talking. Okay. They aren't bad, nothing too special. All right. Okay. As long as it's like decent. Yeah, I'll have to look into it. Actually, I'll write that down. You said Red Plague. If you add up mods, you can make something new. True. Oh, I got a text from Windows. End of support for Windows 10. I fucking know. Fuck off. Dinglenut, what's good? Hola. Hold on. I'll write that down right now so I can't forget. That's stuff I have to buy. Actually, I have, don't I? Ideas. Okay, that is some deep shit. How about this? I'll just start a new one. Stream. I definitely know how to spell TikTok or fuck. Know how to spell plague. Have what's on TikTok? You heard. No, I haven't heard what's on TikTok. There's a mod that has a ton of new alien technology. There's a lot of new vehicle mods. And then you got the void biome and creature mod. That's cool. Like legit just a completely different experience just by making mods. Like a mod pack. Like you can make your own mod pack. I get it. That'd be fun though. There's so much stuff that I like genuinely just want to do. But for right now, I need to figure out what would be the most entertaining and how can I make it more entertaining. That's kind of like my overall focus. Oh, is there a spawner right here? And I've just been digging. Fucking classic. I've just been digging for fucking tough right here. This entire time there's just a spawner gathering up like an army of skeletons. Classic. People's reposts are basically adult websites. It's crazy. I'm being 100% honest with you. I do not scroll TikTok. The only reason why I have TikTok installed on my phone is so that I can manage my channel I have over there. That is it. But I would probably like foresee that happening as well, because I think that also happens on Instagram. I forgot who was saying that in the Discord. I think it was Nex actually. Nex said that Instagram had like a breach or something, and it was like basically all unmoderated content for like a little while. Bro has not seen the superior Instagram reels. Exactly. I really don't go on social media all that much. The most I'll go on is probably like Twitter, just to see like fan art of other people, because I really do like art. I like looking at art. It's cool. Like how people describe stuff, or like describe isn't the right word. Perceive, maybe. I think perceive would be the right word. But it's super cool. Thank you, Scavenger. Reels has a lot of death and racist stuff, which is cool. February's 26 was something else. Really? I was actually reading an article about that. I heard that Meta has people like, bro, I saw madness that day. I was spared because I don't really go on social media all that much. I heard Meta was like having people watch like people, what was it? Like commit not living and like have AI recognize it so that they can, I don't know what they would do with it. Actually, probably they could probably use that information to moderate Instagram, because isn't Instagram Meta? They could be using it for that. I didn't even think about that. One from like, seeing a girl take her pants off and shit, throw shit at someone, and then I saw a guy. Oh God, Jesus. That sounds like a very pleasant experience that I will not be having. Yeah, social media, man. It's dangerous, and it's gonna be harder as time goes on. There's gonna be more people, and I mean, with the time, obviously, with everything we have now, we can barely moderate it. Because even YouTube has a hard time with moderation. Instagram Reels are funny as fuck. Sometimes the comments are the best part. Maybe. I genuinely, I cannot relate. I don't go on social media all that much. What's particular about the comments? Like people just roasting the shit out of other people, or actually I need redstone, or like people just being not so educated. I'll put it like that. Or actually probably a mixture of both. Usual conversations with the boys is the best way to explain it. I see. It's that type of humor. I see. I'm certain you can figure out the rest. Yeah. I put the puzzle together. I get it. To have that on your phone, dude, would be diabolical. I would be stuck on that fucking for ages. Also has hints of old COD voice chat. Oh, that's the best. If you aren't the one being fucking put down, but old COD voice chats, dude, were fucking amazing. Oh, there's diamonds. Yeah, I would be way too addicted to social media. That's like literally the primary reason of why I don't. I'm sure I would enjoy it for sure. I would enjoy social media, but I also have a lot of stuff that I need to do rather than just scrolling TikTok for 8 hours. Like I would rather go build like a project or something. I don't need that bow. Actually, I don't need it at all right now. Where you can see a dwarf doing something cool, and the first comment goes, "Damn, shame he's having a short life." That's fucked up. Good old social media, man. Literally the essence of human interaction. This looks like there's so much more tough. Where was it? There's a bunch of tough in there, don't get me wrong, but I need a lot, dude. I don't know how far this beacon goes. Probably not this far. Oh no, it's still over here. Perfect. I do like social media. The parts that I do allow myself on, I genuinely do enjoy. It's just, I think I would like it too much. Where, like, if I downloaded TikTok and then, like, I have TikTok and Instagram and Twitter, like, all that downloaded, right? It's just, I don't trust myself to not get addicted to that because I can see myself just spending hours upon hours just scrolling TikTok. Like, yeah, I'd be having a good time, but it's so easy to just get lost. That's why I deleted it like a while back. I reinstalled it so I can look at my, oh, excuse me, my channel stuff. Just like a lot of people, like when I still had TikTok, it was a lot of people just doing skits with like sound bites and stuff. It was really funny. I kept getting like a bunch of odd ones. Like there was this one, I forgot the audio for it, but essentially it was like the origins Panzer. You're the and it's just like like the army guy with the thousand mile stare. It's fucking awesome. Let's see, is there more tough? If I manage my time better, I probably would let myself back on like social media though. I don't know. Insta reach to a point where the whole purpose of a post is for the comments. Really? Just not that funny anymore. Or not that entertaining. Or are you talking like that's where nah it's still peak? What do you mean like you just post for the comments? The reels are crazy and fun and the comments are even better. Oh, I see. So it's like in order to get the icing on the cake, you gotta like that's the comments. I see. We have some over here, but I would have to move the beacon. Is it just out of range? A little bit. And sometimes they post a pic of an obese person and some guy says the most outrageous and hilarious thing. That's just people for you. And some people are just so racist that you have to really. This is gonna suck ass. Okay, whatever. Actually, I'll do it from bottom top. People are so racist that you just have to laugh, he says. Dude, that actually reminds me. Do you know the comedian Shane Gillis? Right, I think that's how you say his name. I fucking love him, dude. Like I don't go on TikTok all that much, but I'll see like a few of the reels or like TikTok that my friends will send me. Recently he's been sending me like Shane Gillis stuff. I fucking love it. It's so funny. And then it kind of turns too soft. Yeah. Well, yes and no. Some I think ever since people have started living off of portions of the internet, like YouTubers and all this other shit, that's when like there's been like let me say this, like a split of like, oh guys, let's be a little bit more professional on here. You know what I mean? And then of course there's kids. Some people just don't want to behave around kids. So that becomes a whole thing. And kids just are everywhere now. You know what I mean? Like everyone wants to act nice and put on a don't be bad and include everyone, but like, yeah. Yeah, it's like a kindergarten environment, dude. That's because kids are on the internet. That's just how it is. Like, that's just how it is now. Before it was just like, oh, the adults. I'm sure it'll mature sooner or later. We're gonna hit like a point where everybody, oh, the internet's too soft, and then they'll go back another way. It's gonna be like a sine wave for a little while. You know what I mean? Not see the fucking coordinates. Oh yeah, I can. 3-1. Damn it, scavenger, get out of my fucking car. That's fine. Wait, I'm not even gonna be able to open this. Okay, that's good enough. I just have to stretch. That's fine. Deadass, I saw a guy make some racist joke to a black guy, and a white obese woman commented, "That's racist." The replies were saying black. The replies were black people telling her to go back to the kitchen and stop eating. Just fucking rude ass people. Like, people do not give a fuck on the internet, dude. That is just how it is. And if it's not in a business format, then like why should it be anywhere else? Obviously, there's gonna be a social media footprint, so I guess you should be careful of what you say. But at the same time, why is this like this is acting weird? Um, negative 346. Negative 5346. 319. Can barely make out. spawn one with the number. Right here. Right here should be fine. People will be people at the end of the day. I think no matter what a lot of people say, people are just going to be people. It's just how it is. Has been, forever will be. Try to make people just like not be themselves. And it's just kind of like, I don't know, there's a lot of ethics that goes behind that as well. But when you speak ethics, you can't really argue for people being like rude as shit to other people. So it's, I don't know, it's a formal dilemma. I think people are just so scared of being canceled, so they just have to act like they're angels and align with popular moral standards. Maybe. I don't know. I've never been popular and I probably don't really aim to be. I just, like, my main thing about this, about Twitch, YouTube, all that, I just want to meet other creators. That's been one thing that, like, kind of dawned on me recently. My favorite part of content creation is just interacting with people, seeing like what they think about like my content and whatever. Now, I haven't made too many dark jokes on my channel, and that may change. I don't know. I don't know my future self all that well. But at the end of the day, like, this entire thing is just me. Like, it is just me being me. It won't ever be anything else. So if I happen to make dark jokes one day, then, I mean, fucking so be it. What happens? Not like God's gonna come down and strike me like, oh, you said whatever. You said some generic, what do you call it? Stereotype. Like, dude, it's a fucking joke. I doubt he'll ever genuinely be racist. Right? Racist or stereotypical, whatever the fuck. It's just me. Three, four. I don't understand why people desperately want to turn everything into something they like. What do you mean? Like something that like everything has to be their way? Is that what you're talking about? It's like their way, their highway. Seven. I need one more. Okay, something's going on with 29 chunks. That is not necessary. There we go. Like, say you have a fan base, and then some people join it, but they want to change and add rules so people can't make dark jokes, and they promote some ideology, and people just have to follow it or they get canceled. Honestly, I would say that's just up to the streamer. They'll get hate. No, don't like. What do I say it? Obviously, they're gonna get clapback. People are just going to. How do? People are gonna do what they want to do because they want to do it, and this kind of goes back to like how neural networks work, right? Going back to like very, I guess you would call it basic AI stuff, but essentially what a neural network is like the functionality of a brain but in code. And the way it works is you feed the code certain bits of data, and they're like more biased to choose some things rather than others. And this works on how they can recognize certain like objects and all this other stuff. But people are the same exact way. You can see that through, hold on, through their childhood. They're introduced to so many other different variables in the world. The last guy I watched is doing smash or pass on Pokemon. Like that, right? Would he be doing Pokemon? Fucking hell, dude. Would he be doing smash or pass if he didn't play Pokemon on the 3DS when he was a kid? I don't know. But what I do know is that I haven't, and I also have never played Pokemon. I am completely content with that, even though a lot of the Pokemon fans just fucking despise me for it for some reason. But it's like, it's what they're introduced to. And it's also just like their motives, right? So maybe they just want to make the internet a more peaceful place. Or maybe they just want to make it theirs, or they want to own something. You know what I mean? There's so many different answers. There isn't just one. There's people with goals and biases and whatever the hell that like they just want to leave their mark, kind of. That's just human nature. It's a bit of human nature. For example, CEO of Studio 4 Games said that the options for gender in games should be male and female only. The mods of his Reddit said he is a Nazi that supports fascism and will ban any poor post. The mods of his Reddit said that he is a Nazi that supports fascism and will ban any post supporting him. Then remove the mods. It is yours. It's your little piece of the internet. It is made to represent you and your work. That's all it is. And if people don't like it, then they can leave. Like, I don't see why it's such a huge deal. At the end of the day, you just need to be you. Right? And if you follow that, you can get canceled. You can do whatever the fuck Twitter says. You can do whatever the fuck Reddit says. But at the end of the day, if you just do you, I think you will be the happiest. People get mad. You're like, oh, you should be doing it this way. Oh, you should be doing this way. I am just going to do it my fucking way. And I think that would make the most interesting interesting people. Because it's hard to be exactly like somebody else. Therefore, in terms of content, I guess would make for more entertainment or whatever. People just need to be themselves. You can get threatened by a group of people, whatever. And with the flashbacks, whatever, or the, not flashbacks. Whiplash. what's the word I'm looking for? Whatever. The pain and suffering that comes with not following their order or whatever. The punishments, whatever. But you just got to do what's best for you. And that's what I plan on doing. Personally, I'll say what I want. I don't get, since I won't get taught by random persons who sits on his ass all day canceling people for the simplest things. Yeah. I mean, you could say what you want to say, right? Obviously, keep in mind there are digital footprints. That is what I will say. You can say the wildest shit, but try to refrain from saying shit that will ultimately maybe hurt you someday. Either that or do it on an alt account that nobody will be able to connect it to you. You can do that as well. I don't care. That's the internet. It's not my backyard. As long as you don't say race, like legit racist shit in my chat, I do not care. Or on my Twitter or any of my social media shit. Because it's a business. At least I see it like a business. Shit. More diamonds, that's tough. Don't need iron. Don't need clay, okay. This is my oh shit box. Racist shit only happened in the COD days. I refuse to believe that. There's racist shit everywhere. There's racist shit everywhere. I might be biased because of the surroundings I am in, but there's definitely more racism on the internet than, well, I don't know about the internet. There's definitely racism though, for sure. I think shit said on voice chat transcended racism. Transcended as in what, like diluted? What do you mean by transcended? What, COD voice chat was wild back in the days? Yeah. None of these are fucking empty. I thought I had some of these empty. Okay, that's... Like the really racist stuff now was probably said all day on COD. Yeah, probably. That's true. I think most people react to it differently in other countries, yeah. That's just their surroundings, dude. Like how you are, how you're raised, whatever. The information you're fed. It's also just a fucking generation too, by the way. Like we have made technological advancements to where we're the first generation to fully grow up with like social media in full swing and all this other shit. You know what I mean? So it's everything's just gonna be different. Like back in the day, I'm sure you wouldn't go to school and then come back and scream whatever the fuck you wanted over a static metal object. Like in my country, when my black friends see something extremely racist, they just laugh and find it funny because they know it's a joke. Right. But back in the day, people probably didn't know. And they probably meant it to be racist. And then, I don't know. There's so many shit. There's so much shit. Someone treated them like shit because they're black, they would get pissed since that's genuine racism. Yeah. Like that makes sense. Genuine racism is just flat out bad. Fucking obviously. But like I don't know. I think it's very obvious when it's a joke and when it's not. However, people nowadays can't take a joke. Yeah. There's a whole lot of things though. Like if someone has genuine trauma with racism, then I guess that can be kind of like sensitive, but I don't know. There's a whole different like bajillions, and maybe not bajillion, but there's a whole lot of ways people can be raised and what people can experience and whatever. And I think that heavily plays on how people can like be affected by it. You know what I mean? Because if you experience a lot of genuine racism, then I'm sure the jokes aren't like as funny or perceived. Like they're harder to read in between. It's harder to read in between the lines. Like, oh, is this supposed to be funny or is this supposed to be? You know what I mean? Especially if you don't know the person. If you know the person, then yeah, that's different. But I don't know. I would say those types of jokes are just best between people that know each other and know that it's just a joke. And on social media, you just cannot have that bond. Which makes it really hard for people to just like humor themselves in that way. But some glasses wearing bearded guy called Alfred tells me that my subtle joke might cause huge damages to the black community, then he can just kiss my ass. I mean, fucking so be it, right? Dude, this fucking area is crazy, by the way. Look at this. I fucking love this update. The caves update. I do agree that people are sensitive on the internet. But I also would say that there's maybe not everybody. I'm sure there's at least some people that are like fucking shit talkers who just want to cause problems or whatever. But like there's got to be some people who genuinely just like mean well. Don't mean to intrude on fun, but they also have a background that like kind of shoves them to say like, oh, hey, by the way, this could be bad. Now, the entire black community, I'm sure they don't fucking care what one Reddit post says, but taking it way out of span 2 is kind of absurd, but who knows? It is what it is. Uh, do I not have it on me? I thought it usually carried it on me. Instagram got crazy racist people. The people who make fun of mental illness. The pedophilic ones. So they cover all grounds, eh? There it is. Whoa. I didn't know they had new blocks. Or I guess not blocks, but new decoration. See a reel with a kid and a lot of likes and comments, and you know how the shit plays out. Yeah. Yeah. I also know that there's not one person in the world that can control everything that goes onto the internet. It just isn't possible. It's too wide of a. Why is this backwards? It's too wide of a thing. You know what I mean? Control every little thing. Okay, am I still getting like really shit frames? Something's going on and I don't know what it is. I'm gonna turn this down. That feels calmer, at least. That's fine. It was getting really choppy there for a minute. I don't know why. Even seeing all those comments, everyone still has trauma from February 26th. Is it really all that bad? Well, I mean, obviously it was fucking bad, but uh, what other block do I need? I need the lanterns. Bro, I see fatal shit every day, and that shit was still bad. Hmm. I'm sure somebody's trying to sue him right now. That sounds like something somebody would do. I'm sure people can get like genuine trauma from that. How the fuck did I do this before? I'm missing one somewhere. Right there. Hey, what the fuck? Boom, 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 boom. It's taking a lot of brain power for some reason. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I had no idea what Nex was talking about. originally. I didn't realize that it was like such a huge deal. Shit. Just log on Twitter and I'm seeing that Assassin's Creed Shadows is being discussed in political parties. How bad it portrays Japan. Really? That's funny as hell. Game so bad, politics brought it up. That's a fucking first if I've ever heard one. That's the first time I've ever heard games come up in politics. Actually, I don't know why I'm going for the jump. You can just slide under with the elytra. Forgot to do brain no work. At the end of the day, it's probably gonna sell okay, but Ubisoft is probably going down anyway. Yeah, you said that they were closing, right? I remember like you said some big place was closing. Gets sued by Japan, then it's really over. You really think they get sued, like entirely sued by Japan? Not by Japan, but by the shrines? Maybe. What do you mean by the shrines? Like you can kill Japanese people and destroy the shrines. Oh. Maybe. Yeah, that would kind of be an issue. If it's made by Japanese people, then sure, but it's made by Americans who said it's historically accurate. Yeah. I thought they stopped advertising that it's going to be historically accurate. I cannot speak for the life of me. Historically accurate. Are they still going on about that? They advertise it as a historically accurate, but as soon as a Japanese historian proved them wrong, they said it's just a game. It's obviously fiction, of course. Company just trying to save their own ass. There really isn't another way I can do this. You fucking Numrod. Come on. There's no way I'm actually that fucking tired right now. I know I'm tired, but damn. Like having a really hard time focusing. Nowhere nowhere as bad as the fucking Subnautica stream though. At the end of the day, just make games that people want and don't try to virtue signaling or being scared of offending someone. Yeah. It is what it is, dude. It's a company, right? So you have to abide by employees. You have to hear what they think. It's not just like one person. I think that's why like indie games right now are so popular. Because indie games are made by less people, even though it's kind of like a group of people, it's more concentrated. And usually it's by like friends, sometimes family, I guess. And then by default, usually those tend to have a little bit more similar views on life compared to like companies. You know what I mean? Where that can span a lot greater of like area. There's so many things that can happen. What I'll say is that Dragon Age was a very good game series. The new one made by a team solely to be a diverse team. Fast forward a few months and the whole team was fired because of how bad the game was. Dragon Age? What do you mean diverse team? Like racially diverse? Hiring people to reach a DEI quota to get financial benefits. I don't know what DEI means. Is that like racial equality or some shit? Like ethnic, whatever. It's we got ethnic quota. Kind of what I'm getting at. Basically hiring people not for skill, but we're yeah. Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to get at. That's stupid. I don't see why that's even a thing. I get like how do I say this? Skill should I feel like should always be over what you are, no matter what you are. I just don't see why. What is the benefit? Maybe it's to promote neighborhoods, but like I just don't see it. Like I'm sure there's a good reason why. It's not just oh like dude, I can't think of one off my head. I'm too fucking tired. I just put a stair on top of a stair. Personally, I look at numbers and stats. Personally, so do I. But that's because of my own. Do stairs go there? Why does that look weird? I guess that's fine. That's because of my major, though. I look at stats because I'm an engineer. I'm made to look at stats. I need to. Mostly every game studio that follows DEI suffer. Ubisoft is the best example. You know? Who even makes that decision? Is it enforced by the government? Well, I guess it's for financial benefits, right? I guess it'd be investing team, right? Movies that race swap characters also fail. Yeah. Like at the end of the day, they're just playing a character. I don't think the race of the character should change. It's a character. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm out of redstone. Oh, that sucks. I have no redstone on me. Actually, didn't I pick some up while in that cave? I did. Where's my pickaxe? There we go. Your new president basically cut DEI funding. Good. Genuinely, I have no idea what DEI does. Obviously, it funds like people to get, I guess, experience or into the field. But besides that, like, I don't see the use for it. I need like an actual numerical or like event in the past that has happened due to DEI that is benefiting a company. I don't see it. Obviously, financial benefits are great, but what like the output? You know what I mean? I really don't have any redstone. This is a lot more expensive than I thought it was. The best argument I have for DI is I want a doctor to save my life. Do I call one who is qualified or one who's there because of a quota? If there was no DEI, I would be sure that any doctor in a hospital is qualified, no matter the ethnicity. Yeah. Well, that's I wouldn't say that entirely, but for the point you're getting at, yes. Because there's also some shady shit that goes on in terms of hiring, and but for the point you are making, yes, I see what you mean. I really don't have any other blocks I can just throw away. Oh, stone. This is wrong. Or no, I'm sorry. This is right. But why is the redstone fucking... It's one more over than what it should be. No. Alright, that's top of the tower finished. Almost. Oh, I have one more thing to do. Actually, it's probably better if I just do it this way. Yeah. Faster that way. There we go. So I got an idea. Subnautica IRL. Fuck off. Weren't you in weren't you in custom trying to get me to do Subnautica VR in a swimming pool or something? Why in the world would I do that? I'm not doing fucking IRL Subnautica. The closest I get to IRL Subnautica is VR Subnautica. I plead the fifth. Motherfucker, you are European. Do you have a fifth? This fucking guy. Okay, now we are finished with the top of the tower. How much of the tower do we have to do on the bottom? More rows. Okay. I need to organize my shulkers. They're driving me insane. Placing down every single one. My oh shit box can go away because I don't, no possible oh shit anymore right now. Tough. Firework. Stick. This. Been playing Death Stranding recently and it's been chill as hell. I heard that it was boring. Yeah, like a walking simulator. I guess some people would be interested in that. I personally wouldn't be interested. I need something to do. What do you do in there? I've never watched gameplay on it. Obviously you walk, but what else? So far it's delivering packages, but I've seen clips of guns and shooting and hiding from invisible stuff. Oh, that sounds fun. Saw the trailer for the sequel, and it's by far the greatest trailer I've ever seen. Really? That's the game what's his name? Norman Reedus plays in, right? It easily looks the best, like the best game visually. Is it using Unreal? Yeah, Unreal Game Engine 5. Honestly, that would slap in Unreal Engine 5. I could see that going very well. UE5 is hot ass, but it's using a custom engine using Decima. Hmm. Is it hot ass? What, like because it's not optimized or because it doesn't look all that great? I personally thought it looked great from the samples I've seen. Why not have a director for the game is Kojima, guy who made Metal Gear Solid? Oh, sweet. That's actually a game I've never played either. Though I heard it's very good. Watches a ton of movies and his games are pretty much movies. That's nice. That's cool then. Okay, that's good. That's better. This is also a mess. I need to fix this. I don't know why I have diamonds in here. That is fine. Coal is fine. Torches. Piston, I don't know why. Soul sand, don't know why. Everything else is fine. Trailer was the first game to make me really think that the graphics really felt crazy good in a hella long time. It really looks like a movie. I'll take a look at it. Actually, can't I take a look at it? Maybe not. I was gonna take a look at it on or actually, no. I'll take a look at it off stream. I don't have my browser thing set up. I had to move a bunch of stuff around for Subnautica, and I forgot to change it. Because that requires display capture, and I don't know what monitor it's set to. I forgot there's white wood. This is the gray wood, isn't it? Okay, that's tough. That's fireworks. That's empty. Empty. This is good now. That's good. Why do I have TNT in here? I don't need TNT in here. Honestly, I probably don't need arrows either. Just optimize this a little bit. There we go. That's better. Beacon chest. That's fine. Fireworks is fireworks. Shulker. Shulker. And then tough. Right, these in here also need to be organized, right? Yeah. Oh shitbox and say those oh shitbox. I can go up there. There's another thing I want to build with Blackstone. I don't think I've ever built with it before. This is for the farm. I'm just gonna put this in the ender chest. This is for the build, so that can be with the andesite. And that's the oh shit box. Okay, now we just clean this out. Levers can go in here. Obsidian. I don't need arrows anymore, dude. They're fucking useless. I have infinity. Okay. What is this for? Oh, maybe the bottom. I think I had something planned for the bottom. Okay, I'll leave everything in there. Okay, yeah, that's fine. This is for the bottom. That's going to be later on. Put all these in here since they're empty now. I thought I had a lot of crafting tables in here. I guess not. Yeah. That can carry that. Perfect. Let's see how this looks so far. Bulky. Okay. I still need to add those supports on the bottom. Okay. Mm, am I still like really good on? Yeah, I'm super good on. Whatchamacallit? Oh yeah, I forgot there's new enchantments. I don't know what breach does. That's fine. All right, I think I'm gonna end it here. I got some editing I want to do before I gotta leave tomorrow, so I gotta go to sleep pretty early. But thank you guys for coming out. It's been a pleasure talking with you guys. Uh, we'll think of something to do. We'll develop ideas, but in the meantime, we'll just play Minecraft. So yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out. I appreciate it. And hope you guys have a good one. Peace.